Kenya kinda has allowed me to do what I like. As a YouTuber here, I feel so free to film because there are so many Kenyan YouTubers. So content creation is a big thing. And in Mozambique, I was like one of the very few people who wanted to live this as a lifestyle.
Really?
Yeah, and I was never able to do that. I had to always have a job and, because even now, Mozambique has been removed from the list of monetized countries.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Mozambique, you cannot monetize anymore. So I was so lucky I was able to monetize.
Before that?
Before that.
How did you fall in love with this country before coming here?
Listen, I always knew, I think when I was young, I saw a documentary on like cable TV about Mombasa. And I was like, oh, I have to go to Mombasa. I think I was 12 or 13. I have to go to Mombasa. And then once I met Trudy and Maya in Mozambique, I then started watching her videos, and then I saw what an engaged audience Kenya was, and I saw all of the places she was going around Kenya, and I was like, wow, Kenya is very interesting. And then I was like, okay, I need to go to Kenya when I'm ready, when I'm also like financially stable, because I just didn't want to come to Kenya and be broke.
And struggle. So
luckily I was working, I had a nice stream of income, and that's when I decided to come and finally kill my curiosity. And one thing, it's funny, because when I met Miss Trudy in Rwanda, she said, I was telling her...
In Moz or Rwanda?
In Rwanda.
Oh, you met in Rwanda as
so
well?
We met first in Moz, we filmed a video. Then in Rwanda, 1 year later, I met them again.
Okay.
So in Rwanda, I was like, I really want to go to Kenya, but I'm scared of the robbers. They say it's very criminal. Miss Trudy was like, it's not that bad. I was like, oh my God, everybody in Rwanda says that Kenya is horrible, Nairobi is really bad. And today I'm here and I'm like, wow, never believe when people say negative things, guys. Go and see for yourself.
Yeah.
I would say that it's a must-visit African country. It's a must-visit and it's a must-watch, because I feel like Kenya in 10 years from now is going to be amazing. Kenya has a lot of potential. I feel like, I don't know, are they already competing with South Africa?
Hello everyone, yes, I'm back again with an amazing video, and today we have a special guest in the house. She's a popular YouTuber all the way from the south.
Popular? Southern East Africa.
Southern East Africa. I'm so happy having you today.
Thank you.
How is your beautiful life?
Life's good, I can't complain. I'm in Kenya, country that I love, and I feel like it's my second home. I'm making videos, finally getting used to making videos every week. And yeah, can't complain, except my country is going through protests, but I'm not there, so I cannot let it affect me too much. I need to keep on grinding.
I've seen you've been to Kenya severally, many times.
Yeah.
Why do you love this country so much?
So I've been to Kenya twice. This is my second time in Kenya. It's just that I stay a long time. I stay my maximum visa, the maximum permitted time. That's what I stay. So I always extend my visa. And as a YouTuber here, I feel so free to film because there are so many Kenyan YouTubers. So content creation is a big thing. So coming to Kenya, I felt like, wow, filming content is like so easy. You go to a restaurant, you ask to film, they allow you to film.
The freedom.
They also want to know your Instagram, and they want to see the content, and you're like, wow, people are really open to this. And that's because of the internet, like we talked about in the other video. Kenyans have a lot of access to internet, so they can watch YouTube, they can watch all the content. So creating content, you feel like you're doing something. You're actually doing something for someone.
Yeah.
So once my Nairobi video performed well, I was like, wow, this is the first time in my life I'm seeing. I put a lot of effort in that video, effort that I didn't even put on my Mozambican videos, because I never felt so motivated in Mozambique. But when I saw that the Kenyans love what they do, I was like, okay, let me take my time with this video. And then once that did well, I was like, okay, a place where I can have a nice life, enjoy the vibes, and make videos, and people enjoy the videos. This is a perfect place for me to be. So that's why I came back. It's not that bad at all. Like, yes, you have phone snatchers, you have people who lose their belongings, but you can also never get robbed.
Yeah, me too, I've been warned severally, but I've never had an issue here.
I feel so bad that I even thought about those things, that I even thought those things about Nairobi. Now I'm like, I love Nairobi.
Yeah. I think you just need to be extra careful.
Very extra careful always. But you don't have to expect the worst.
Yeah. Always be open-minded. Otherwise, you will limit some experiences.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was it.
Yeah. So talking about safety, is there any bad experience you've had here in Kenya, given the warnings you've had severally?
No, but I've just had people close to me, like maybe roommates having their phone snatched. But me personally, no, because I'm very careful as well. I think in Uganda, oh my God, I was so scared in Uganda.
You were more scared in Uganda than Kenya.
I was more scared in Uganda. And I think because of the Uganda was like training ground. That's where I was training to be from the streets.
Training for Kenya.
Literally.
Wow.
Meanwhile, I don't know. The impression I have is that they'll say Kampala is worse. But I think in Kampala I learned how to really be careful with my things. I'm gonna hide my money somewhere inside, or even in a plastic bag that they won't even think that there's money inside.
Yeah, that's right.
So I learned all those tricks in Uganda. So in Nairobi now I'm like, okay,
you're a pro.
I'm a pro, and it's always I always try to stay in nice areas as well, where there isn't much happening. So I think that also helps. Yeah.
So what is that most outstanding aspect of this country for you?
For me,
the thing you love most about Kenya?
I think it's the mindset of the people. They're friendly, but they're also objective. They have boundaries. They're strong-minded. They plan ahead. Yeah. It's rare for Africans to be like this. It's very rare. I don't know if it's because of the history or if it's culturally. They're very just intelligent, and they can organize, and even though they're so diverse, they can unite for one common goal. That is huge. When you can unite people and everyone has that one common enemy, then you become so strong.
Yeah.
So I think that's great.
The other day we met a young man on the street, and he made a certain statement which to me was very, very strong. He said that right now Kenya, the young generation is one, and they are tribeless and they are leaderless.
Yeah.
Now we have a young generation. They are tribeless, they're leaderless.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. They are just for Kenya. They are just for the better of the country. They are not here to, fight over small things. They want the big things, which is good.
Which aspects of Kenya would you like to have in your country most?
I would say the mindset, of course. And people here, they are much more focused around money. So as long as money and value, it's always like, how can I help you? So you help me, and I think back home, people are more worried about comfort and comfort zone. They love their comfort zone, and they care more about relationships or being seen as something that they're not. So instead of going and doing the work to make the money, no, you just want to pretend you have the money. It's just a bit too fake. I feel like here people really do the work. Even like content creators, you can see them doing the work. You see them outside, they're filming, they're doing things.
Yeah.
But back home, it's more like, and also back home, people want more office jobs. That's like the goal for everyone, is to have a nice office job with a multinational company. I feel like here people are more entrepreneurial. They want to start their own business, make their own money, be their own bosses. Yeah, back home, most people want to have a boss.
So before YouTube, did you have an office job?
Yes, I did office job, but every office job I would last 1 year. And my last job, I was working from home. So that's when I realized this could be my life if I was making videos full time. So let me just leave the country, because I know that YouTube doesn't work in Mozambique, and let me go to East Africa. Yeah, that was the plan.
And now this has become your home.
This has become my home. I'm still a nomad, so my home, I have a time to leave. When the visa expires, I have to go. Before the visa expires,
You can always renew it.
I can always renew it, but you can only renew twice. And then I have to leave and give it a break, which is fine,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice to feel like, wow, there are better options out there. So I'm very grateful for immigrations because they allow us to experiment what it's like being from another country.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, so from your experience, what would you tell people around the world about Kenya?
I would say that it's a must-visit African country. it's a must visit and it's a must watch, because I feel like Kenya in 10 years from now is going to be amazing.
Really?
If the politics improve, if the people keep fighting for their rights and they actually get the change they want, Kenya has a lot of potential. I feel like, I don't know, are they already competing with South Africa? They're always competing. I see the comments of Kenyans are like,
I've not been to South Africa yet. Have you been there before?
Yeah, a lot of times, because we go there because it's very close to our country. But yeah, I think, you know, the African giants, Kenya is huge, like, and they have a lot of potential because you have the best climate. It's such nice weather. I think Kenya has, at least Nairobi has good weather. I'm sure the coast is hotter. I've never been.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm tempted to say Uganda has the best climate.
Yeah, you guys also have really good weather.
Because in Uganda,
I think it's very similar, but it rains more in Uganda.
Yeah, it rains more in Uganda.
Yeah, way much more. When I left Uganda, it was raining every day. I was like,
actually, even right now, it's raining every day.
Oh my God. But your food's good.
Yeah.
The food here is also good. I think East Africa, Uganda, Rwanda, and Kenya, I think the climate is similar and the food is similar.
Yeah, don't forget Burundi.
Yeah, but I've never been.
Burundi,
the ones that I've been.
Tanzania, the climate is pretty similar.
I think Tanzania is more humid. It's more like Mozambique. It's more humid, more hot, yeah.
Okay.
Except Arusha, which is cold because it's similar to Nairobi. Yeah, there's just a lot to see yet.
All right. So talking about your content creation journey, how did it start? Do you know that you inspire many people out there?
I'm so glad. I try not to think about it because I'm like,
Actually, it's my wife who introduced me to your channel, to your contents.
So thankful for her.
Yeah, when you went to Rwanda, she told me, Lawrence, I think this lady is interesting, the way she does her content. Then we started watching you at home. Then you came to Uganda. Of course, I never got a chance of reaching out to you.
Yes.
I thought you were a big gun, difficult to approach.
Reach out.
Yeah, but luckily enough, I've got a chance to meet her here in Kenya. So how did you start your content creation journey? And how have you been able to be successful at this level?
I think I started a long time ago. I always loved making videos. And I was always obsessed with social media because I spend a lot of time alone in my parents' house. Like, I love to be in a computer like a geek. So I started that. I was doing fashion content. If you go on my Instagram, I was putting my outfits, And then once, I think it was 2025, when I was 25, I decided, I was like, okay, I love fashion. But in Africa, fashion is a very European industry. It's a very white industry. And for you to make money with it in Africa, because I was still having that Eurocentric idea of fashion. So I was like, I'll never make money in Africa. What else can I do in Africa? Because I'm stuck here. I wanted to immigrate to Canada. Like, I wanted to leave this continent. I was like, okay, I'm stuck here. What can I do in Africa? That's when I was like, okay, tourism is a good idea, because I would always see photos from Kenya, Zanzibar, and I'm like, wow, there are so many beautiful places in Africa. Yeah, I would love to travel and show them. So that's when I started in Maputo making videos about the city. And then when Maya and Trudy came, Maya was like, why are you not doing this full time? I was like, That's when I started really taking it serious. He was very motivating. So then I did that, and I was doing videos vlog style. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, this is nice. But then I realized that I liked watching documentaries more than vlog style. And I was like, let me copy these people that I like to watch. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. When I started that in Uganda. Let me switch up my style of editing. And then I switched that up. I did Uganda a few videos. And then I'm doing my Kenya videos also that way. Because I think people sometimes they want step by step. A list of things. Well structured. Yeah. So that's the only reason why. And I paired that new style of videos with an audience that likes videos anyway. Kenyans love watching videos. So when they saw the structured video, they were like, wow, this is different. And they enjoyed it. So that gave me motivation to continue working on that.
Interesting.
Okay.
How was the journey?
But it was like
is it an interesting journey?
Yeah, I think it's a journey that has given me personal growth, because I've grown as a human because of making videos. It's the only journey of my life.
We've seen you working with a few brands. How do you attract those brands?
Usually they come to me, either they see the work And then they always ask, is this something you would be interested in? And I'm usually someone who's like, I'm going to say yes until I have enough experience. So once you have an experience with one, you can use that experience with another brand.
Yeah, with another one.
Yes.
So Yara, what is your last message to people around the world, especially tourists intending to travel to Africa?
Wow. Do it again.
It's okay.
Okay. My message is so beautiful, so full.
Yeah.
It's to bless the video.
Yes. Hope it performs well.
All right, same.
Yeah.
So my message is to give Africa a chance. As an African, my list of trips was everything away from Africa. Until COVID. After COVID, I had that shift. I was like, I don't know, something shifted. Like my interest became Africa again. I think also because of Trudy and Maya. And then I'm so glad I switched my travel goals to African countries. I'm so happy. I'm discovering so many things, and it's nice to travel around places of people that look like you.
Yeah.
But they're so different. But they look like you. That's
Different
so special.
in culture.
Exactly. That's very special. But for travelers in general, like you should definitely give Africa a try. And I think Kenya is a great African country to start. Kenya, Tanzania. I'm biased because I'm talking about East Africa. Rwanda.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there are gems in West Africa.
Burundi,
yeah.
South Sudan, DRC. You know, you have to include all East African member states.
I know, right? Because I'm Southern East, and I even forget about my neighbors.
Yeah.
Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi. Yeah.
Soon coming there, guys. If you're watching from those countries,
Definitely.
I'm soon coming there to experience what those countries have got to
the
offer.
southern, right?
Yeah.
Southern countries.
It's fun, right?
really fun, more cold. So take your jackets. And yeah, it's fun. It's nice.
All right.
More chilled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Guys, kindly let's go and check out Yara. She's a very nice YouTuber, content creator.
Thank
you. Love her content. She puts in a lot. I've seen her scripting, researching her videos. She puts in a lot of work and a lot of effort. I think she deserves our support. She's also on Instagram.
Yes, Yaramel.
Yaramel. Just Yaramel.
Just Yaramel.
Yaramel. I'll be leaving links to her socials in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Share it with your friends and family if you find it valuable.
Subscribe
and don't forget
to UG Connect.
Yeah, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to her as well.
Thank you, and give this video a thumbs up.
Yeah,
UG Connect.
exactly.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome. So from us to you, we say
Bye.
bye. How do you say bye in Moz?
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. That's Portuguese.
It's Portuguese.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
How about your
similar
local
to
language?
Italian? I don't know. The bye-bye, I don't know. But the good morning, yeah.
Okay, how do you say good morning?
Zishile.
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 Yeah.
It sounds South African.
Yeah, it's like similar language.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
share
yeah,
there.
Yeah. All right, guys. Zishile.
Bye.